Are the Toshi lows finally here, or is there more possibility of downside, is what we're going to be discussing in today's video. Hey guys, Foxy is Trading here, back with another crypto video for you guys. Today we are back talking about Toshi. Now, today's video is pretty much going to be all market structure, talking about where I think price is going. We're going to look at the market because on the Twitter, there really has not been much. They have just been posting a few memes here or there. And yes, I could react to them. Ha ha ha. But, you know, I am here more for partnerships and sponsorships and things like that, like being listed on OKX. That is what brings me joy. Yes, memes are cool, and I know it is a meme coin, and I love the fact that they are posting, but I would like to see a little bit more from Toshi when it comes to maybe partnerships or just doing some cool events or something back to the community. Give us a little bit more for more people to know about Toshi, but I still love Toshi nonetheless, right? So looking at CoinMarketCap, we are red across the board, down in price, down in market cap, but down in volume. Still 87% bullish on the community sentiment. Getting that to 90% would be better. I think we will hit it once altcoin season, once the markets recover, right? Still waiting for that Binance listing. And now let's look at market structure. So what did I say in my last video about Toshi? Let's break it down. I said I wanted to see this price of liquidity right here sweep and possibly go to the upside. Now we did not get that, right? It was looking pretty good. We got this sweep of liquidity. We pushed to the upside instantly, but then we were just consolidating, right? You can see how many days in a row we were consolidating, and price said, I'm not ready to go up. More downside is coming, right? Okay. Cool. So we are going to the downside. Now you have to ask yourself, where could price be headed, right? And to look for where price is headed, you have to look to the left of the chart. So let's have a look to the left of the chart. This was our previous liquidity, right? So where is our next liquidity zone right over here? I would say it is right over here. And the reason I say that is because it swept this liquidity right over here, and then price was not able to sweep it to the right side, which means there is a possibility that there is money orders right in this area, right? And what also I see we have in this zone is this daily fair value gap, which I will drag all the way over to price now, right? Dragging it. Let's see where we get to. Okay. Very, very interesting, right? And a lot of people right away are going to ask me, well, this happened in April. Can we still use this zone? Absolutely. Why would we not be able to use it, right? Price has never broken it. It hasn't disrespected this zone, which means it is a key zone for us still, right? Has tapped it here multiple days. Tapped it once again. This was May and this was June. So you can see a whole month after still tapped it, right? And now price is headed back into this area. So there are two key areas right over here, right? So let's draw out this liquidity for everybody also and drag it to the right side of our price. And now we see what price is going to do here, right? There is a possibility where price goes below the zone, and the whole reason going below the zone, is because it wants to take out liquidity. Then it will come back into the zone, maybe consolidate for a day, two, couple hours, who knows, come back above, close above, retest, and then start making our way to the upside, right? So this looks like a very good buying zone to me. It is a strong zone that has been respected in the past, so we can use this as a support zone. There is liquidity near the zone, so it would make sense for us to stay there, right? Now, obviously, in a perfect world, we would have stayed above this trend line that I drew out. And remember, trend lines are not end all be all, right? They get broken in the market constantly, but it was just convenient that Toshi was literally tapping into price over and over again. And you can even see went into the zone that I drew out and into the trend line. So you can see that is a strong zone, right? And you can just see how many times price went there before it failed. And obviously now we are going to be waiting for price to eventually come up above the trend line again, and then hopefully do the same thing to the upside. Now it is kind of unlucky for us that the market is so red, but that gives us buying opportunity, right? Especially for a meme coin with a little bit of a higher risk and a higher reward. But I like Toshi. It is on the base chain. It is a strong community. I know you guys are supportive of Toshi very, very much. And right now, when there is a pessimistic market, many people maybe are against Toshi. Maybe they don't want to buy up a meme coin, right? That is our time to buy up and get those gains, right? So let's just have a look at how much you would gain from price at the current moment. If you go back up to September highs, which is not that long ago, you're looking at 215% gain. So in my opinion, that is pretty good, right? I think if you believe in Toshi, if you believe in the meme coin space, this is a good time to scale in. Or if you are a new person into the crypto space, or you just haven't invested in Toshi yet, I also think this area is fantastic to buy up, right? There's not much lower we can go. I mean, we can obviously go as low as possible, right? We can go down here if we wanted to, but obviously that will not be ideal. So I really would like to see price hold in this area. Let us sweep liquidity a little bit before we go to the upside. And I also don't want to see Bitcoin falling too much, right? Because unfortunately, the next area of liquidity is right over here, aligned with this imbalance in price, and that is pretty far down. And if Bitcoin goes down, the rest of the market is following with it. So there's two ways we can look at the next upcoming weeks of the market, and that will either be a short-term correction before 2026 or a possibility of further downside. Now, if there is further downside, I want you guys to not panic, right? The CME gap was filled on Bitcoin. I think that Bitcoin will go up in 2026. We are not in a cycle yet. We are not in the altcoin season yet. We are still waiting for that. And I don't want to believe that the altcoin season will not come. Now, the altcoin season will obviously affect meme coins also. If altcoins go up, meme coins will follow, right? So as long as you stay calm, you believe in your projects, you believe in crypto, and you have money to spare and you want to buy at discounted prices, your prices are now. Think of this literally as your Black Friday deal. I know it's funny enough to say, but it really is like a 50% discount from the highs over here, right? So you can't go wrong with buying up in this area and just holding and waiting for our next cycle. Now, is there anything else I can really share with you guys? I hope, I'm going to get rid of the trend line because maybe it is a little bit confusing. Not that one, this one. Yeah. Okay. So what else can we see in the market? We have just a bearish trend, right? So we have a lower high from previous highs. Then we have a lower low, lower high, lower lows, lower highs, right? It's pretty standard bearish trend, step ladder to the downside. We have not been forming any higher highs, right? Just continuously going down. So it would actually align. It would be fantastic. Sweep, go in here, consolidate, close above, retest, make a higher high from this area, higher high from this area, and then let's start seeing some upside potential. I can really see the market doing that in the next couple of weeks. And I know weeks may be scary to some, but this is a patience game. We have been trending down for a very long time now, so we have to wait for the opposite to happen, and I believe it will. So let me know in the comments below, guys, if you guys are still holding Toshi, if you believe in Toshi, you believe in the meme coins. If you have any questions at all about my market analysis, let me know. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like, comment, hit that subscribe button. It really means a lot to me. Make sure you guys do your own research because I am not a financial advisor, and I'll see everybody in the next video.